Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast with Bernie, Stage 9 of the Tour de France. Yesterday was the first Cat 2 climb of the race. How did that feel?
It was okay. Good morning, first of all. Cat 2s are in the first week, they're okay. Cat 2s in the second or third week are just nasty. But it was okay yesterday. And it was really close to the finish, so we just rode into the climb setup. And it's like quite an easy day at the end. It was tricky at the start and fast. But still like a good stage. I mean, TJ is in a polka dot jersey now. Congrats to this guy. It's like all the work he did before and yesterday. It was like, okay, let's go into breakaway.
It was a nice little road for him. How aware of you were back there taking care of Cavendish, taking care of Goss. How aware are you of what's going on up the road? I mean, are you getting a lot of reports over your earpiece as to what's going on with TJ in the break, or is it more you finding out after the stage what had happened?
We got a couple of updates yesterday on the radio. We heard the time gaps and that he was in a break with Rui Costa when they attacked on the Cat 2. We heard all that, and before we just get the time gaps, and it's like we heard 9 guys out there. We didn't know that he won the Cat 2 or something. It's just we were a little bit too far away. We didn't know till like 3Ks to go who won, and it was like, okay, Rui Costa made it, and we were like, oh, did he make it second? No, and then okay, he spent a little bit too much energy on the Cat 2 probably, and then I just heard it was just jumping around with Riblon, and so he missed that at the break with Rui Costa, and just I mean, he has the polka dot jersey. I think he's happy.
Oh yeah, he's psyched. It was definitely made for great television. He was just attacking like a madman there at the end. Definitely rode for the win, which is what you'd like to see. I'm always surprised at how little riders know about what the specific finishing circuits are. I mean, there you have the race Bible that gives you the breakdown for the last kilometer, sometimes the last few kilometers, but basically that's just lines on paper. How much do you guys study finishes that you're targeting, like the sprint finish? I mean, do you actually go out there and drive the last little bit and recon, or is it just the team directors giving you a basic idea of what's coming up, and then you just relying on your senses when you're out there?
There's many ways. It's like it depends. The first stages we saw, because we had a training camp before for the team time trial, so we saw the first 3 finishes, and then it's easy. But otherwise, we have Eric Tabel out there, who's just our scout, and he just knows. He tells us, you can go full gas, you have to tip the brakes a little bit, and left-handers, right-handers, stay on the right in this roundabout. So we get all those informations. And if it seems to be really tricky or something, we always me and Rancho always have a look on Google Maps and Google Street View, and then we just go through the last 5-6 kilometers to see what's going on. And I mean, it's not always you have the pictures, and sometimes it's just a big surprise when you get there. And it's also good to see how much the Tour de France changes on the parcours, because sometimes you see a roundabout there or some traffic island, and when you get there, it's gone. It's like it's gone for 2 days. This is the Tour de France, and they build it again for the next day. So that's massive. This is just to imagine how big the Tour de France is.
So you have to do your homework as best you can, but still have to, when it comes right down to it, rely on your senses when you're flying around the corner.
Yes, it is. That's what we also saw. Like the sprint looked perfect when CAF won in Châteauroux, but we knew we have to pass the traffic island on the right hand, but we came around so fast that 3 of us went to the left, and it was like we came back together straight away. But it's like this is things you always have to be aware, and this is like just instinct.
Notice you've got some kinesio tape on the back of your neck. Could you show the folks at home what that is and explain what the...
It's just, I have some trouble with my breathing. It's like, okay, it seems to be weird now. I have it on my back, on my neck.
Breathe through your back.
Yeah, it seems like. Now my shoulders are a little bit, causing troubles. And it's like, I'm getting old, and and the kinesio tape helps me a little bit to feel younger. No, it helps a lot, and we work together with Spider Tech, and it's like we got everything we need, and it's like you see more and more riders running around. It's just a little help for the riders, and it's not a show effect. It really helps, and it's just to get the boys ready again for the stages.
Sure. Now, massage has long been a part of traditional cycling for ages. I was talking to Christian Van de Velde yesterday, who says that in addition to his daily massage, he also sees a chiropractor every night just to get his alignment back in. Is that something that you also use at HTC?
Yes, we do. It's the problem here is like the Tour de France used to finish like half an hour earlier than this year, and now we are on Spanish times here, so it's really stressful after the stage this year. It's like dinner at 9:30 or something, and then it's not really time for to see the physio every day. It's just, yeah, it was a bit better the years before, but yeah, you get used to it.
I don't know about you, but we're certainly looking forward to the rest day tomorrow. To get a little R&R. There's no rest for the riders, though. You guys often go out on the bikes. Tell us about how much you ride and what the theory is behind going out for a ride on a rest day.
I mean, tomorrow, after tomorrow's stage is like on the Tuesday stage is quite flat. It's going to come more, and it's up and down a little bit, but it's not too hard a stage, so we can take it easy tomorrow. It's different when you have a really big hard mountain stage the day after a rest day. Then you try to stay focused and you keep riding a bit harder and longer. But tomorrow will be like an hour, 90 minutes riding, just hanging out, having a coffee somewhere, if we find a place, because it seems like we're in the middle of nowhere.
All right, well, best of luck to you and your coffee hunt, Bernie, and stay safe out there.
Thank you. Have a good day.